name's Nick. I'm a data subject and targeted individual in Cape Town, South Africa, and making another video for the group and for my YouTube channel, just to keep building evidence. Things are not fantastic. I've ended up quitting because I find this unreasonable. Like, I wake up in the morning, see people stuff, and they tell me fuck off. They're chatting to someone, and it's accepted by my employer. So I've put in my resignation, and I have another week until I'm back in shelter and looking for new work. So yeah, it's just a change in the realities, where I'm like 90% done with my Interpol complaint, and like life otherwise is just insane because I could have, I've received an email back from Mr. Vulnerabilities father or the senior investigator at the Information Regulators of South Africa, and 4 days ago he dropped me a line or an email saying, hello Mr. Ward, your outcome letter will be available at the end of business today. Thank you, regards, Mr. Vulnerabilities. That's 4 days ago. So on top of the 3-month wait, it's now another 4 days, and with a sort of constructive dismissal environment at work where like people are swearing at me, and it's harassment, kind of calling me stupid, and even went so far as, yeah, I won't even threatening. Well, I went to court, and the court told me that video evidence I have has to be put forward to the court in a specific manner and with specific authorizations. So while I'm just getting quite a bit of feedback in terms of neural data breach, data manipulations towards data corruptions, and data breaches towards cyber torture, neural data breach, torture interrogation, for the civilian militia of South Africa. So it's a bit difficult, where people, well, they make the money on the corruption, and it's not something I should take away from them. So I'm going to leave. I seem to just be getting like a really strong negative vibe from everyone every day, and it's a case I'll go to the CCMA and have lots of time on my hands. So yeah, whether I can enter this evidence into the record or not is like another case, because well, it was part of my job description, so I believe I had right, and well, the judge wants me to approach legal aid to help me sort out the legalities of entering video evidence into the courtroom. So yeah, continued phone calls to the Information Regulators of SA. It's like R5 each time, so that's 35, 45 rand, financial deprivation. And then, like with hustles at work, I'm now having to phone lawyers as well, to try help me with the CCMA case, because they do have laws governing working standards, and this is something that data subjects in South Africa may be exposed to as well. So sort of a survival record of this is another one for the log, in terms of our video library at the group, or just my expression of my state and survival at the moment. But yeah, so money is drying up very, very quickly, and if one looks at the markets, they all down at the moment. So if I had any money, I'd be investing, and that's probably what I'm going to do. So like, if you think 5 Rand is investing, I might have about 500, and that's it, which is absolutely depressing because like, yeah, I can get a new pair of glasses by the end of next year, like when that goes up, and it would have been nicer if I had maybe a little more cash, but that's the way it is. I'm about 90%, 80% finished with my Interpol complaint, and I want to make sure I don't walk away from this situation without just at least finishing that. And like, hey, then I'm back in the mountain and I can do my zazen and go find a stream and kind of just kick back and relax. Not having to finance printing and finance sort of my insecurity at work. So I'm just taking myself out of that situation at the moment because it induces big headaches, and when I can't focus, I know what the symptoms and kind of the mechanisms are that are inducing this or did induce this. Um, so yeah, I'm just happy I'm putting another video up there so I can just know, well, yeah, I hope somebody gets this and gets some value from it, because things are not easy in South Africa. Just getting into the magistrate's court is difficult through security, and as Dr. Niels Meltzer, the special rapporteur on torture, cruel, degrading treatment or punishment, mentioned that cyber torture in terms of data subjects is something extremely malleable, and something he warned of. So in an environment like South Africa where our regulator, who may in fact actually need a partner, apparently the Inspector General's of Intelligence Office was supposed to have 2 people and now it only has 1. Not in terms of the corporate structure of the entity or the boardroom structure of the entity, just in terms of the magnitude of the office. So the statements, witness statements made by Dr. Seklo Momaradinve at the Zondo Commission, highlighting the intimidation and delays and obstructions in investigations of torture against him by Mr. Soro Maposa. It sort of reminds me of the Zondo Commission and the staging of a picket there, because apparently the president's taking the country to court, or the parliament to court, and he was one of the people involved threatening our regulators. So if we look at the vulnerabilities inherent in the state surveillance AI structure or apparatus system, the clear guidelines to accountability and controls are being avoided and obfuscated. So they're getting around everything, or they're just going through, and it seems to be rather blatant because we've spent R1 billion on the Zondo Commission highlighting these facts, and the process is continually being undermined by the people who are advocating threats against our regulators. So yeah, I'm wishing all the data subjects and targeted individuals around the world, or in Cape Town, or in South Africa and around the world, all the best. I know dealing with these situations is not easy, and I wish you well. I'll continue trying hard on my side to get things going. Unfortunately, it is one step at a time. Some of these steps are, well, they take time, and they'll get done eventually, so that's what we do. So yeah, all the best, wishing you well, and thanks for watching. All the best. Bye.